The day has come to rebuild the Bixler that would never balance and flew terrible. And now the day has come. I did build all of this wiring loom so that I could try and simplify the Bixler with the here it is, the T1000 flight controller, which is excellent. I love this thing, but the wiring didn't work out because the receiver somehow wouldn't work through the wiring loom. I checked and checked and checked. It wouldn't work. So anyway, look at what we got here. Woo! Matek F405 wing flight controller. We're going to simplify this whole project and turn it into something awesome. Let's have a look. Okay, so here's the plan. Here's the poor old Bixler. Here's my poor old Bixler. Everything is being gutted out of it. It is completely free, apart from the stuff which wasn't, there's no point pulling out, servos, ESC, etc. So, ESC here. So, what we're going to do is, I've cut this top section out. Matek is going to live inside there. Servo wires are going to go up to there, like so. Okay, so Matek can talk to them. ESC is going to hide down inside here somewhere, and then wires head up to this side, which is where the ESCs go. We're going to have to chop the battery cable off, connect it to here, and we're going to route it back through here into this, which is going to become a very large battery bay, able to fit 5,000 milliamp 3S batteries into it. Yay, long flight times. And then, GPS is going to live down here inside the tail and running said wires up to flight controller. You beauty. Receiver is going to live up underneath here. And then we've got this whole battery bay free. You know, we can move the battery forward and back according to where we need the CG. HD camera, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might put it here, I might put it up on top of here, I might even put it right here on the nose, and we'll have to move the battery to try and compensate. But that's the plan. That's the plan. No more annoying big wiring. Oh, VTX. VTX will be probably out on the wing somewhere. Receiver. Maybe I can get it out on the other wing. I don't know. We're going to figure that out. But it would be nice to get them as far apart as possible. But let's get this GPS wired up with a longer wire and see if it works.
Okay, so you might be wondering, why is this battery plugged in while I'm soldering? Well, the reason for that is that having the battery plugged in actually transfers more heat away from the plug and doesn't melt the connector. That's why I've got it plugged in. So I'm just here checking if the GPS works. This GPS is an old one from a previous project, and it does work with the Matek. It's fantastic.
As you can see, plenty of wiring, it's all the same. But there's a lot of wiring that's going into this rebuild of my Bixler. First of all, flap and servo wires have been trimmed down, so there's not too much excess cables. There's another one. Flap and servo wires. This is the flaps connection now. So this plane can still be taken apart. It's the way I've had to wire it up. So this is for the flaps, it's servo reverser for the one flap so they both go down. Here we have ailerons, left and right ailerons, which will come out of the ports at the side for the wings. We've also got the receiver for the receiver, and we've got RSSI as well, and all of this wiring. Here are the camera wires, 5 volts ground and signal going up. Now we've also had to wire up this section here, which goes all the way out to this connector. Now this connector is going to be coming out of this hole in the side of the plane, so that the video transmitter, which is this guy, is going to be able to be mounted out on the wing. So now that everything's wired up and working, apart from the flaps, I still need to figure out why the flaps aren't working. It's time to start to put the Bixler. Oh, and here you go. Here's the GPS wire heading all the way over to the GPS, and that will be, as I said, in the back of the tail. Okay, oh, there's the motor wires as well. So it's ESC, and that's my battery connection, and the signal and ground wire for the ESC, and I've left the 5-volt wire off from the ESC. Well, now it's time to glue this old Bixler back together and make it look like a plane again. Alright, we've finished all the wiring, and here's a little bit of a sneak peek for the next video, but this is a good spot to finish this video, all the wiring having been completed. For all the details on how to wire up the Matek website is very good. Well, thanks very much for watching, and be sure to tune into the next video where we will turn the old Bixler back into a plane.